government officials. I am Chris Walker, and it is an honor to bring our third annual conference and trade show to beautiful Houston, Texas. iGO is a professional association of clerks, elections officials, reporters, and treasurers. This year's conference theme is Educate, Elevate, Energize, and Engage. Our vision is to foster excellence in public service through education, innovation, and networking. It is my pleasure to welcome County Clerk Dr. Diane Troutman and the many Harris County officials in attendance today. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Harris County Clerk Diane Troutman, and I would like to welcome iGO, the International Association of Government Officials, to Houston. I would like to thank Christine Walker, President of iGO, the iGO Executive Board, and Peggy Sparks, Trade Show Director, for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today. I would also like to thank and recognize all the elected officials who are in attendance today. Please raise your hand if you're an elected official or here today representing an elected official. Let's give them a hand. Is the host city for this year's iGO conference. And I'm even more excited to have them here because they have one of the best trade shows in the country for clerks, recorders, and election officials. And I'm also glad to have them here because it just so happens that Houston and Harris County are in the market for new voting machines. This conference is truly a great opportunity to showcase new trends in election equipment. One of the issues that I campaigned on was making the election process simpler and more convenient and more trustworthy. And we've accomplished some things at the Harris County Clerk's Office in the last 7 months to make voting simpler, more convenient, and transparent, starting with the approval and implementation of countywide voting centers, a program that enables voters to vote at any voting location on election day. And we have just received a $250,000 grant from Houston Endowment for a voter outreach and education program about countywide voting centers for the upcoming November election. We've also extended early voting hours so more of our hard-working families have a chance to exercise their right to vote. We have worked hard to make polling locations more ADA compliant. And we've introduced a wait time feature on our website to identify voting locations without lines. Additionally, we are adding up to 6 new early voting locations for the November election, including my alma mater, the University of Houston. Go Cougs! Yeah. So now, the process more trustworthy are replacing our outdated voting machines. During my campaign, I called for replacing our 20-year-old voting machines with equipment that is federally and state certified and approved and supported by members of the Harris County community. Today, we are fortunate to have several vendors here to show what equipment is available on the market. As I did with the adoption of countywide voting centers, I want to include feedback from all parts of our community. And this is the reason why I've invited community groups, elected officials, and the media here today to start the process of looking at new voting machines and to be as inclusive as possible. So please, visit with the vendors, try out their machines, ask those tough questions, and let us know your thoughts. You can provide input by going to our website at harrisvotes.com or email your voter outreach team at voteroutreach.com. Thank you again for being here today, and I'm happy to take any questions you may have. Well, you know, back when they were first bought, the technology is probably right at 20 years old. 10 years ago, we had the warehouse fire. So we replaced about half of them, but they're still that same 20-year-old technology. That's pretty old. You know, of course, there's a lot of, requests for paper ballots now. I have made no decision. We're looking at everything now. But I do believe the technology needs to be replaced more than anything else.
Able to make a proposal to Commissioners Court prior to the 2020 election in order to have the new equipment by the 2020 election.
County the size of Harris County. We have a timeline that we have given out, so you might want to look at that. It's tentative, but it gives, each step of the way, the community involvement, the selection process. Actually, just to make 5,000 machines will take months. So to get them back, put them in the field, teach the election workers and the voters how to use them, you are looking at, our estimate is, the May 2021 election before they can be used.
Our figure for how much this will cost?
Well, the best estimates we've had so far are right at $74 million.
And how do you budget for that? Obviously, it's a big capital expense. How do you spread it out?
It is. When I first took office, I think maybe 3 days after I was elected, I met with the Office of Budget Management, and before I could say how much I thought it would be, they said, "You're looking for about $74 million, right?" And I said, "Yes." So they're aware of it. We will be putting it as a budget item for the 2020 budget, simply because we will have to purchase them in 2020, even though they will not be implemented until 2021. So that's coming up.
The Constitution requires a unique number to be placed on each ballot. Is your objective, we are not currently in compliance with that in Harris County, is your objective with this new system to be compliant with the Texas Constitution in that regard? The Constitution requires a unique number to be placed on each ballot. Harris County is not currently compliant with the Constitution in that regard. Do you intend with this new system to be able to do that?
At this point, I really can't give you an answer to that. Okay.
If they're willing to do interviews and there's further questions, that will also be the case. And now this is the portion where everyone that's visited today can actually go around to the different vendor booths and get a look at what vendors are here today. The county clerk will walk around and take a look at some of the vendors as well. But we want to make sure that we keep everything in a timely manner. So again, thank you.
We've come to the end of the press conference here at the Marriott Marquis Hotel downtown as part of the International Association of Government Officials annual meeting 2019. And we've been told a lot on what Harris County is doing to replace the old election machines. The amount of money or funding that is required is in the tens of millions, and the county seems to be very ready for that.